Good afternoon, everyone. Today's lesson plan deals with preparation for the exam. The exam deals with everything that we covered throughout the entire semester, from flexibility to human movement science, kinesiology, the components of physical fitness, to fitness assessment. Our very first lesson plan of the semester dealt with flexibility. Flexibility basically deals with stretching. There are three major stretchings when it comes to flexibility. 1, static active, 2, static passive, and 3, dynamic stretching. The static active basically deals with an individual who stretches his or herself for a minimum of 20 seconds. Static passive deals with having a partner stretch you, be it a partner or a personal trainer. That individual will stretch you to your full range of motion and holding that stretch to a minimum of 20 seconds as well. And the third stretch is dynamic stretching, which deals with movement of the lower body. Side to side, moving the legs side to side, or engaging in a squatting stretch basically deals with dynamic stretching. Our second subject deals with human movement science. Basically, human movement science is the biomechanics of the body. The biomechanics of the body deals with how the body functions, as well as its anatomic locations. So if I'm pointing to the front of my body, basically I'm dealing with the anterior part of the body. If I point to the rear of my body, that's the posterior. If I draw an imaginary line through the center of my body, basically that is the medial. And when engaging in certain exercises, you have to know exactly what anatomic position you're dealing with. So if I'm doing a bench press, I know I'm dealing with the anterior aspect of the body because the chest is in the front of the body. If I'm doing a back exercise, that deals with the posterior. If I'm dealing with side deltoids, that deals with the side of the body. If I'm dealing with the inner thigh legs or the adduction, that deals with the medial part of the body. Kinesiology. Kinesiology basically deals with movement of the muscles and functions. Kinesiology actually involves various contractions of the body. When muscles engage in movement, they contract. You have 3 major contractions. Can someone name them? Go ahead, Derek.
Concentric, and isometric.
Correct. Concentric, eccentric, and isometric. The concentric contraction deals with the shortening of the muscle. The eccentric contraction deals with the lengthening of the muscle. And the isometric contraction deals with no movement. The fourth topic is the components of physical fitness. Basically, the components of physical fitness deals with engaging in certain exercises where you have to exhibit the various stretching types, the various muscle contractions. So if I'm doing a bench press exercise, in order to contract concentrically, I have to do what? Extend my arms. To stretch the chest muscles, I have to bend my arms. That allows my back to go into a eccentric contraction, and that deals with stretching as well. So basically, you don't get away from the first 2 subjects: flexibility, human movement science, as well as kinesiology. So that's 3 subjects that you have to involve. And 5, fitness assessment. It deals with assessing a client. When you start a client off, you need a background of that client. There are 3 major backgrounds. Go ahead, Arvin.
Medical, occupation, and lifestyle.
Correct. You have to have a medical, lifestyle, and occupation.